Morning and welcome to MechWarrior Online. Sorry if I have to mute at various times throughout this. I'm still kind of sick and having coughing fits, so I'll be muting my microphone when that happens so that no one has to listen to that. I just recently got this mech, my Warhammer 2C, and as you can see, it has quite a lot of missiles on it. The loadout is a bit strange, but so far I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's got two Ultra AC-10s and two LRM-20s, a single large pulse laser. The only flaw I'm finding with this build so far, well, two I guess, is despite the fact that it shows 20 missile ports there, it fires the missiles as a long stream of missiles. Now I'm not sure if that has to do with the fact if that's an Artemis thing or what have you, like this mech doesn't have Artemis. And that's an expensive experiment, honestly. But something I may do. The other slight flaw is it feels a little light on ammo for my particular playstyle. That said, I'm still very much enjoying this mech. The large pulse laser is there for me to make sure I can actually hit before using Ultra AC ammo, because that goes quick. Let's see how it goes. As you may or may not have noticed down here at the bottom, I don't have any skill points in this yet. I've only played it a few times. I think I have enough experience to buy one skill point. Let's do Conquest. Oh, wow, these are some choices. Let's do Crimson Strait, see what the other people vote for. It looks like it's going to be Conquest and Crimson Strait. I actually used to really, really enjoy the Crimson Strait map when it first came out, because fights were all over the place. They were fun. Nowadays, it's tunnel or saddle. Makes me a little sad, but it is what it is. It's still a very beautiful and enjoyable map. It's just, the fight usually devolves down to one specific area. The odd time you get a sniper out on the island in the bay that you can largely ignore, because they're almost always light and only have a single large laser. So as long as you have a little bit of cover, you can usually ignore them. I have got voice chat turned off because I've noticed that earlier in the day there is a higher tendency for people to get vulgar and start yelling at each other. And I don't want to listen to that, and I'm sure no one else does. For the most part, this game has a pretty good community, but when I've played in the mornings, I have noticed some people tend to be a little they tend to swear a little bit more, and they tend to yell at each other just a little bit more. It's usually only one or two people in a match, but that's enough to ruin it. So, I've got voice chat muted. I don't know what SNV is. The SNV-A. I don't know what that mech is. I guess we'll find out in-game. There's so many mechs in this game that I have not memorized all the 3-letter codes for them all. Nor will I. Okay, and of course I'm facing the back of the map. Oh, it's a supernova. Cool. That would explain why I didn't know the 3-letter code. They're still relatively new. They've only just become available for C-bills. Islander, Supernova, Kodiak, and my Marauder 2C. That is kind of a scary lance. It's also a relatively slow lance. Hey, I should probably not be capping this, but what the heck. Ooh, yeah, I gotta be real careful where I step. Okay, good. Didn't even see the locusts there until I'd almost stepped on them. Weird, no one's going for Epsilon. I'm not gonna, I'm way too slow. Hopefully that locust will pull it off. So I only just returned to this game a few months ago, and after probably about a year's absence, the changes to the maps are just amazing. They're absolutely gorgeous. A lot more of the small bits of the environment are destructible, like knocking over these lampposts is a thing now. I mean, you didn't see it because my mech is so tall, but you can hear it. Yeah. buildings still can't be destroyed. Neither can the larger trees. But that's okay. I don't actually expect that level of detail to come into the game. I know there are other games that have done that. They're also not usually free to play. Oh, that Viper is getting close to being in range of my missiles. Viper's also small on his ECM, so if it gets away, I'm not going to hit it. And on the other side of a mountain. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, that was on the silly side. Not to say I haven't done that. I have absolutely done that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that is a long stream of missiles for a mech that has 20 missile ports on each of its launchers. Cool. That was a kill steal. For sure, that was a kill steal. Yeah, that was greedy of me. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, they're gone to cover. Yikes. Okay. You plan. Darn my shaky hands. Come on. There we go. I'm not hitting. Those missiles might hit, but no other weapons won't. There we go. Hanging out here like this is just asking for trouble. Oh, looky looky. The key with the ultra autocannons is to lightly tap. You don't want to hold the mouse button down. You're going to jam your weapon, and you're going to run out of ammo really, really quick. Right. I am still not used to the limited amount of torso twist on this mech. Ow. What is behind me? Well, maybe that was just airstrikes or something that I didn't see. Oh, wow. Stalker with no weapons. Okay. Yikes. Well, if I got hit there, that was my own damn fault for walking so close to the front of that guy. That person. Damn. So I frequently use my pulse laser as a rangefinder. Make sure I'm aiming in the right direction. That's somebody's ACM going crazy. Working overtime. Any missile system, rather. AMS. Kill-wise, we're doing okay, but you can still lose this type of match based on kills. You can get them down to 1, but if you can't find that one and they do their job right, you can still lose by points. I actually prefer that. I like objective-based maps. I like objective-based combat in this game. Yeah, that's the island I was talking about, where you get a sniper from time to time. Okay. I have enough armor that a single large laser is not going to worry me unless I stand there like an idiot for too long, or let him have my back for any amount of time. I don't think my missiles will hit. That person's might. They have a better angle. That's a dire wolf out there? Wow. Pretty sure there was something small out there, too. Let's see if this will hit. Nope. Okay. How many of them are there left? Well, that's still a good number. Spotting assist from a mech that moves 48 kph. Nice. One of my pet peeves about the way people currently play this game is very few people hit R and target things. I'm fairly certain that mech is not dead. And if anyone has line of sight on it, they're just not targeting it. We really need to get on with capping. If I wasn't so slow, I'd do it myself. Okay, good. Someone is on it. Yikes. I don't think I can get up that. There's a nice clear shot. Ah, and I'm out of missiles. That's fine. Ooh! Well, if I racked up any friendly fire, that's where it happened. Or potentially I just shot that linebacker, one of the two. Oh, yikes. I'm glad that thing hit the side of the building. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, wow. I thought for sure that person was going to get me. A little bit of friendly fire as someone walked in front of my gun. I don't think that was me hitting the linebacker. I think that's the guy that walked in front of me. Not bad. It's a pretty good match for me. Let's see how I did team score-wise. I don't normally care about team score, but there's an event on this month. Oh, yeah. Where if you get over 80, at least once a day, you get an extra 200,000 that will come in a little more than half an hour from now. It updates every hour. Select mech, here we go. This is a pretty good example of what I was talking about, what you can do with mech life, with what you can do with clan mechs. So most of this mech is the Kit Fox D. The arm isn't. The arm comes from a different one. I don't remember which. Omnipods. Right arm. Ah, there we go. Yeah. The right arm comes from the Kit Fox C. The reason I didn't just buy a Kit Fox C it's because I got this out of a loot crate. I got the arm out of a loot crate. And at that point, I was like, okay, well, instead of buying that one, let's look at another one. And this one has missile hardpoints in its arm, and just overall, I decided I like this one. So I have 3 Clan anti-missile systems. I've got the Clan EMS, medium pulse laser, LRM-15, LRM-5, and an alarming amount of AMS ammo and 2 tons of LRM ammo. I enjoy this mech quite a lot. This mech doesn't rack up large damage counts. It's not supposed to. This mech doesn't run off and do scouting. It only runs at 97 kph, which is slow for a light mech, especially a clan light mech. This mech hangs out with things a lot bigger than it and protects them from missile fire and other light mechs. I have the LRMs because I enjoy missiles. I enjoy that playstyle quite a bit. A lot of people don't like the Kit Fox because of its speed as a light clan mech especially. Personally, I enjoy this one, and what I have noticed, yeah, the hell with skirmish load is almost certainly going to be. What I have noticed with this one is if you see that anti-missile system on that right arm, you need to at the very least take that right arm off of it. Let's go Tourmaline, I guess. I can live with River City, not my favorite match, and Skirmish, ugh, oh well. I don't enjoy Skirmish because it's just a slugfest, and it frequently devolves into each side staying way away from each other and sniping. Not my favorite playstyle. It is, however, as I understand it, one of the more popular match types. I prefer there to be an objective. Even if that objective is take the other team's base, and most people don't even bother trying, I like having the option of trying. Something I would very much like to see in this game, in fact, is incentivizing people to play the match objective and to play their mech role. For example, if I have the best game I can possibly have with this mech, my damage is not going to be very high. If I run completely out of missiles, which happens, and every last one of them hit, which doesn't, my damage score won't be that high. That's fine. That's not what I designed this mech for. That's not what the Kit Fox is for. It's for helping other mechs. Either by, by default, that right arm would have a tag in it, and they'd have a narc. So either by helping other mechs hit with LRMs, or by protecting other mechs. You are sort of incentivized in match score and experience, but not in C-bills. And that's what most people judge their match by, is C-bills. My last mech, its job is to wreck face. That is just its job. Now, I'm not saying that because I shoot down a whole bunch of missiles, I should make 500,000 every match. That's ridiculous. But to get some other sort of reward or incentive, something, would be nice. The other thing I miss on this mech is I don't have jump jets. I can't get them on it. I have to swap out my left or right, or both, torsos in order to get jump jets. I may do that at some point, because that will also give me, where the heck am I going? I'm following a light mech. I should be going with the big guys. As I was saying, if I decide to get those jump jets, that will also give me 2 ballistic hardpoints, should I decide to use machine guns. Which is certainly a thing I would consider doing. Machine guns are useful if you happen to be looking at a mech that's opened up. They can tear up the internals pretty good. They're also a nice light weapon for a light mech. And I have no idea where I am and where my team is. Ugh. Okay, the ones that are further ahead are almost certainly the lights. Let's go back over here with main body. Give them ECM coverage and see about putting missiles into something. Not that thing, it's almost twice my range away. Oh, there's a supernova. I'll hang out with you. Let's find something to shoot. Yeah. I'll cover with main body. Here we go. Oh, a rifleman. Going out into the water on this map is dangerous. You're out in no man's land here, like you're wide out in the open. Well, if I can get that targeted again, that might be worth throwing missiles at. Woo! Whoops! Wrong button. There we go. No, I don't think those hit. Let's try it again. Why? Oh, okay, I'm not firing my missiles, that's why. There we go. That's very weird. I think I might have been putting my laser into a friendly target. Damn it. Oh, they're under cover. Oh, yikes. Put some missiles into my friends back there, unfortunately. Okay. I didn't actually think that laser would hit. I was just doing that to test to see if they were undercover or not. I think I'm too far away because my missiles are not connecting. They appear to be detonating in the air. So unless they have a lot of AMS out here, which is possible. Well, they definitely have some AMS out here. None of that connected. Yeah, let's be dumb. See what I'm not supposed to. Ah, this is probably what's impacting with his apartment building. No, don't do that. Okay, someone killed it. Good. This is unpleasant. What we got out here? I need to be very careful. Well, some of those missiles hit. So while you can fire clan missiles at very short range, they do have that initial lob up, which can cause them to miss or impact other things, terrain, whatever. Ouch. So you typically don't want to do what I just did and back straight up to cover because they still have a beautiful line of fire on you when you do that. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. You want to be moving. You want to be torso twisting. Right now I'm just trying to get to some hard cover, maybe find some more friendlies. There's not a lot of us left by the looks of things. There's a friendly. Huh, help! I don't know how I just got it protected. I haven't shot in quite a while. Okay. Oh boy, there it is. I need to swing around so I can get some shots off. And I'm out of missiles. Okay. Oh, I'm about to be out of a lot more than that. If this guy gets this Thunderbolt gets a good piece of me. I have no idea what that sound was. I've been legged though, so I'm basically dead. Yeah. I was the last mech left alive. Wow. I'm reasonably okay with how that performance went. I mean, I kind of got lost at the beginning of the match, but it is what it is. And I think that's where I'm going to call things to a close for now. I hope you enjoyed watching, and until next time, take care.